Hi everyone, welcome to Viewers Drive and Fail 54. Impatience rules. This video has been kindly sponsored by Car Vertical. Some terrible manoeuvring observation from the vehicle that's in front. And I don't think this was made easier by the windows not being fully demisted. But what is this cyclist doing? It was so obvious that the driver hadn't seen them, but they still continued behind. That's called doing a Jeremy. My viewer sent this clip in for this Drive and Fail series, and it's all to do with this Astra on the left. I don't think my viewer's been watching my channel for too long, because I always say, make things better, not worse. The other driver's a bit of a plum, but my viewer's got a little bit of work to do. The DPD driver in front is giving out 0 emissions, and they're doing 0 observations, with 0 lights on. Simply awful. This area to the left of my viewer is a cycle area and is protected by the hatched area. Have a look at the impatient vehicle up ahead that's trying to use it to undertake. I thought this driver on the left did a good job to realise the danger. An amazing example of how little care some drivers take. My viewer was nicely onto the problem. I've had my Ford Focus for about 4 months now, and it's definitely grown on me the longer I've had it. It does have a different character to my old Golf GTI, and I personally feel it requires a little more restraint to stay within the law. The driver of this 2016 Focus ST perhaps didn't learn that lesson quite soon enough. This Car Vertical report shows the Ford was registered in November 2016, and then this damage occurred the following month, with the vehicle having only covered 1,170 miles. Of course, it might not have been a driver's fault, but higher performance vehicles are often driven in a different manner than other models. The multiple photos show the extent of the damage, which probably looked worse than it actually is, as it's categorised as a Group N, which means the vehicle can be repaired to a roadworthy condition and used again. And it looks as though that this happened. The timeline showed that the ownership changed in July 2017, which is when I'm assuming the car had been fixed. This Car Vertical report also clearly shows the mileage records seem to check out, and there are no records of outstanding finance on the vehicle. But have a look at the date of the last MOT inspection. This was back in 2021. So what's happened in the previous 2 years? If I was looking to purchase this vehicle, having this information would make me delve further and find out exactly what has happened over the last couple of years. Please check out my link in the description, and by using the promo code Ashley when you're checking out your next potential purchase, you can save yourself 10%. Thanks a lot, Car Vertical. Look at the red van up ahead. It's braking, but there's no one in front of it. Remember, try and spot the clues before it happens. What clues can you pick up in this clip? I personally think this one is really obvious. What do you think's going to go on, and when? Told you it was an obvious one. Notice the floor marking for the A1M. This is also some nice clear dashcam footage from the dashcam that I actually use, the VFO A139 Pro. This clip shows a normal problem with a big multi-lane roundabout, But unfortunately, it's the emergency vehicle to the right that messes up. The first problem comes from the van on the left, and my viewer does excellently. So the van was to the left side of the A1M lane, and they want to go past this junction. But look at the ambulance.
What is he? Oof. Well, we were just...
I was in the right lane there.
Yeah.
The ambulance wasn't, but it's fine. I saw that coming.
And we were all... But also, we just had someone swerve out from a lane.
And so there was a lot.
And I agree. You dealt with it nicely.
You saved that one.
Yeah.
Video protected.
And thanks a lot for sending in. Having a good quality dashcam like this VFO A129 Pro allows you to capture every single detail when someone makes a mistake. This is Liverpool, and probably one of my local police officers.
And at some point, oh, is the police going to stand in the yellow box junction?
Are they? That's very naughty. That's very naughty. You should say that to Ashley.
Oh, maybe I will. Because that is illegal. Anyway, right turn.
Again, some more really clear VFO footage, and in this clip we're going to play a little bit of a guessing game where the vehicle in front of my viewer is going. If you're in the market for a decent dashcam, please check out the links in the description, and by using the code Ashley you can save yourself a further 5%. Thanks for your support. My viewer rightly gives them a little bit of space, because it's obvious they don't know where they're going, and they haven't finished yet.
Turn right, then the destination is on your left.
This driver thinks signalling as they manoeuvre is useful. It's not. I know the oncoming driver is flashing the lights, and perhaps they were doing this to try and warn the oncoming traffic, but I don't think it helped. Spotting the horses was almost impossible. I'm not sure where this clip is, but if it was in a New Forest, you'd probably expect this to happen. Or you should do. How many times does this happen? You spot the problem ahead and fix it, but the person behind is oblivious. The oncoming Citroen driver got it though. The A1, as you probably know, is a major road that operates from north to south and south to north in the UK, and now it can be used on both carriageways in both directions.
What's up?
That's obviously a joke. It only applies if you drive something German or an SUV. Is this the closest near miss you've ever seen without a collision?
Oh, yeah.
Let's have a look again to see exactly how close it was. This is played at quarter speed. I don't think I'd risk parking that close. Speed dramatically reduces anyone's chance of fixing anyone else's mistake. Although it was a very heavy impact, my viewer did a brilliant job to slow down as much as they possibly could. I hope everyone was okay. Cyclists definitely have to keep an eye on other people's speed and position to keep themselves safe. It should be this motorist who's looking after the cyclist coming up to this roundabout, but there's always going to be a must get in front. My viewer goes round the roundabout, but the motorist breaks the rules and puts my viewer in considerable danger. That was terrible driving, and look at the road now. They could have easily have come past when it was safe. There's no drive and fail in this clip, but we are going to be watching the guy that's just ran off into the road in front of the vehicle ahead. By the date at the bottom of the screen, it's obviously just before Christmas, and I think someone's had a few. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with enjoying yourself, but if you are a road user, this can prove problematic. Watch this same guy now try and hail what looks like a private hire taxi as the cars start to move. It looks as though that they were unsuccessful, and they also have a couple more attempts at hailing down a lift home. So they try a different tactic to draw attention. He starts dancing, and then we have a little bit of a strip show. Please enjoy, because you won't see many clips like this on YouTube, or in fact thinking about it, anywhere else. Please don't try this at home. Keep safe everyone. I'll see you soon.